Shanti, can you talk about what you think the middle path of the Buddha does mean, and give some guidance on pitfalls of what you don't think it means?
Yes. Buddha taught middle path after all his experiences in life. He was a prince surrounded by all luxuries. He wanted to find liberation, so he went in search of truth. He met all the yogis and masters of his time, and they recommended austerities. Austerities means torturing the body, not eating, walking on harsh surface, enduring cold, enduring heat. So they taught him to torture the body so that you can experience bliss and freedom. After going through both extremes, when he sat quietly under Bodhi tree, sudden realization came to him that he found total bliss. He was so weak, so sick, so one village girl fed him a little bit, he got little nutrition. And then he started preaching the middle path. Middle path is understood by those only who have gone both extreme. For us, we don't understand middle path because we have no comparison. To see the middle of 12 inches, we have to have 1 to 12, 0 to 12 inches, middle of 0 to 24, but we don't have one end or another, you don't find middle path. What does middle path mean? Middle path, for average person, middle path means me moderate in his sleeping, eating and activities. This is also what Lord Krishna taught. For success in meditation, be moderate, and that is very good advice. But from other standpoint, middle path means be natural. You don't do anything. Whatever is there, you blend in. That is another higher interpretation of middle path or Sahaj path. Sahaj means natural. You don't do anything. Because balancing food, balancing sleep, it all requires effort. But being natural is doing nothing, surrendering and just being. That is the ultimate middle path. So many times it could be described like pathless path because you don't need to do anything. But for most people, they don't understand pathless path. What does it mean? Just like understanding middle path, you need extreme. Same way, pathless path is understood only by those who are deeper into meditation. So greater masters says pathless path because there is nothing to do. That is Advaita Vedanta also says that all you do is wake up. This is a dream, wake up. You don't need to do anything. They don't show any technique. All you do is realize. So though there is no technique necessary, for one to wake up, one needs all the experiences of the world. Because to wake up, you have to have dream to wake up from. So really, you see the dream as a dream, you are waking up. You don't see dream as a dream, you remain asleep. But if you are awake and you take that reality, like normal reality as reality, you cannot wake up. So this is a paradox in spiritual teaching. Spiritual teaching is paradox. Pathless path, and there are all the paths. Then there are paths to rise above the path. So this mystery can never be solved. It is at individual level. And it is not at the level of mind you can comprehend, but you understand. When you understand, there is no conflict. And then you cannot explain it either. So this is why all the great teaching of great masters get misunderstood because they talk from different level and people understand at different level, and this is why suppose they recommended discipline of the body to rise above the body. So discipline of the body is so you forget about the body, but discipline of the body, they made austerity like torturing the body. How can you rise above the body by torturing the body? This is how all the austerities came into picture. Instead of using austerities as a means to rise above body, senses and mind, they are used for torturing. So many religions, they are interpreted like torturing themselves, and more you torture yourself, you are considered more spiritually evolved. In Jainism, they pluck the hair one at a time. What would it do? Sadhus lie on nails bed, walk on fire, stay in extreme heat, stay in extreme cold. They are torturing themselves instead of transcending. So these are all misunderstanding. Lord Krishna calls this tamsik tapas. Tamsik means torturing body. Rajasic tapas is doing something to gain something which builds your ego. Sattvic tapa is doing something that takes you towards the truth.